I am going to dive into some cold email copy that is working today. So we're approaching the middle of 2025, which is scary, but I'm going to run through essentially a whole bunch of campaigns that are currently working to book calls. So this is the last 7 days of data, and to be clear, the last 7 days have been quite good days. So these are the amount of leads that we've contacted, these are the amount of replies, these are the reply rates, these are the calls booked, and these are the call booking rates. So you can see that for the last 7 days, we've booked 111 calls at a call booking rate of 0.49%. Now, about 0.35% is average, so we're up quite a bit this week, and that just happens. Ups and downs happen. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to dive in and show you the exact copy that we use to generate these calls. And below this video, there'll be a link to all this email copy, so you can download that and save it away so that you can use it for yourself when you come to write email for yourself or for people that you're helping write cold email copy for. So this is going to be the sheet, which is linked down below, email copy that is working today. So just to note, there are some variables in here, and I'll talk about them when they come up, and we find these using Clay and OpenAI, okay? We also are a video outreach agency, meaning that personalized videos is a big part of how we do our cold email. So when you see this thumbnail embedded variable, it's essentially that's where the personalized video comes into play. Okay, so this first bit of copy, we're going after plumbing companies. The service that they're offering is Google Ads and Yelp Ads. The reply rate is 2.73%, and the call booking rate is 0.32%. Okay, so it's a two-step sequence, and all of these will be two-step sequences. We recommend a two-step sequence. If they haven't replied after 2 emails, you're more likely to be put into spam than get a response, and that trade-off just isn't worth it unless certain conditions are at play, which they're not for the majority of the people we're working with. So subject line, plumbing question, hey, first name. So what this is this is Spintax. Essentially, it's going to go through each of these per lead. So the first lead will get hey first name, the second lead will get hello first name, the third lead will get happy Tuesday first name, the fourth lead would get good morning first name, and the last one would get howdy first name. And so that variation just helps to essentially with deliverability because there's a bit more randomization, or the emails are all slightly different. I don't know, they're all essentially saying a hi first name, and the email software is pretty good, so I don't actually know if this helps that much, but it's nice to have, and it's just in our templates. Would you be interested in a free analysis showing how many leads other local plumbing companies are getting and where they're coming from? Maybe companies like these: local competitor 1, local competitor 2. We reach out to a few businesses each month and thought you could be interested. Let me know what you think. So what these are, local competitor 1 and local competitor 2, is we've used AI to find competitors of the plumbing company that we're reaching out to that's in their area, and we put them in as variables in the email. So why this works is because they know these companies, right? So it's like, this is Bob's company down the road. Yeah, I want to see how he's getting leads. That's interesting to me. So I've got another video where I go through how to actually pull these. So maybe I'll leave a link to that. Otherwise, you can find it on my YouTube channel. And then we follow up that with, hey, first name, I made you a quick video to put a face to the name. And then we put in a video here, which is on their website, talking through what we do. Would you be interested? Would you be open to me explaining what methods we're using to do this? And you can see if it's of interest. Best regards. So you can kind of see why this would work. Okay, so we're saying, hey, do you want a free competitor analysis? So lead magnet, showing other local plumbing companies. We pull their actual other local plumbing companies, and then we follow up with a personalized video on their website. So that's the strategy. Okay, so next I'm going to talk about staffing agencies. So we're going after staffing agencies. We offer SEO and web design. The reply rate is 3.61%, and the call booking rate is 0.28%. And this is the subject line: employer inquiry for first name. Hey, first name, we connect blue collar staffing agencies with high quality employers and thought you could be a good fit. On average, we help agencies onboard 2 to 3 new clients each month. Let me know if that sounds interesting and we can line up a quick call to explain further. So we're connecting blue collar staffing agencies with employers, okay? Because that is the outcome that a lot of these blue collar staffing agencies want. And we have a quantifiable 2 to 3 outcome down here as well. And then we follow up with the video, okay? So this is typically the playbook that we run, and you'll see a lot of this as we go down through here. So this is a different one again. Industry general contractors, services, lighting, procurement, reply rate 2.1, core booking rate 0.09. So a way lower core booking rate, but they are making a lot of money per call, and so there's still an arbitrage opportunity there to book in these calls. So we've gone our client's first name, X first name, because this is often how meetings turn up on people's calendar, and we want to talk about lighting. Hey there, I'm looking to get in touch with someone at your company about lighting on your projects in light of recent tariffs. Are you the best person to talk to? So we've added in light of recent tariffs because obviously that's what's happening at the moment in the lighting procurement space and general contracting space. There's some info under my email signature to provide some context. If you could direct me to the best person to connect with, I would greatly appreciate it. And then we've got a little bit about their business, okay? And then we follow up with a video. So this is going to far bigger companies. We tested heaps of different copy to come to this point. We tested copy explaining what they do. We tested the outreach approach, talking about saving them money. We came to the conclusion that this was providing the best results, right? So we've been running this campaign for over a year, and this is where we come to, which is the best results. But we do send out a decent volume for these guys, okay? Decking and patio builders is the industry we're going after. The services is SEO and Google Ads. Reply rate's 2.88. Call booking rate 0.88. Subject line, I've just spin text the subject line here. It doesn't really matter. Main thing is it's decking question. Hey, first name, do you have capacity for any additional jobs in the coming months? We help decking and patio companies grow by increasing lead flow, mostly residential jobs in the local area. Typically, this results in 4 to 6 new jobs per month. Lots of them are people who have either just purchased or who are renovating their property for sale. So when you get very specific about the type of lead you are generating, it becomes more believable, right? If you say, hey, we can help you get leads, or we can help you get decking and patio leads for people which are renovating their property for sale, the more specific you are, the more believable it is. It's like if you rolled your ankle playing basketball, and there's 2 painkillers, there's the rolled ankle basketball painkiller and the normal painkiller, you're going to believe this one works better. Why? Because it's more specific to you. So when you're talking about the outcome, you want to talk about the specific outcome to that prospect, okay? And then again, we follow up with the video. So this email too is pretty much the same for all of us, all of these. Why? Because the meat of this is the video that we are sending them, okay? Industry, kitchen remodeling. We connect kitchen remodelers with exclusive high intent homeowners, no tire kickers, just real projects, okay? Why? Because kitchen remodelers deal with a lot of tire kickers, so we put that in there. Most are new homeowners or prepping for sale, looking for full kitchen overhauls or premium upgrades like custom cabinetry or soft close drawers. So again, we're being specific because it's more believable, right? Typically, we bring in 4 to 6 of these jobs every month, okay? This is going to be a case study angle. In the past 2 months, we've secured 6 new contracts and arranged over 30 appointments with facility and property managers at Evergreen Coatings. We can achieve similar results for you. And we work on a pay on results basis, right? And then we follow up with the video, okay? Med spas, it's going to be the same angle as above. We generate 10 to 12 new patients each month, many of whom return for multiple treatments or explore other services. This is important because they don't want one-off leads, one-off patients. They want patients that come back for recurring services, right? And then we send the video. So this is the one that's getting the crazy reply rate right now and the crazy call booking rate. And we send relatively low volume for them because we just book in too many calls. So they can't handle more than like 10 calls a week, right? So we keep the volume really low. And when I go through this, you're going to understand why. Hey, first name, we have heard great things about your company and the beautiful events you create, so I wanted to connect. We are an award-winning local string ensemble and are looking to partner with a few local wedding planners. We understand how important having a strong, reliable, and easy to work with network of local vendors can be when it comes to running successful wedding planning business, and we honestly feel like we're among the best. If you're open to it, I would love to connect over the phone where I can explain how we work and learn a bit more about each other. Even if you already have your vendors sorted on the music front, connecting with other businesses in the same industry, it's always beneficial. Okay, so this works because they do not have to pay ever. Okay, so the risk typically when you get into one of these emails, you go like, how much does it cost? Like, what am I going to have to buy here? Okay, in this case, they know that having a local string ensemble that is a good, reliable vendor is just an asset. There's very little downside here. So you've set the game up in such where you're going after a market where they only view you as an asset, right? And that's why the reply rate is so crazy. And also we have a nice video there that's on their website. And so they feel a little bit bad if they don't reply because this local string ensemble has made an effort to reach out to them and make them a video, okay? Right. Funeral homes, again, we generate 1 to 3 qualified leads per month. Similar. Okay, so I would recommend you download this and you can save it somewhere, and then you can try and fit some of these angles into the outreach that you are doing. And also, if you want to have a chat to me or Daniel and have a look at sort of the industry you're going after and see how these can fit in, then there should be a link down below to book a call as well. Hope you got some value out of this video, and I'll see you in the next one.